Evening. It's raining. It is raining so much. I'm taking my socks off, they're soaking. It is raining so much that the skylight that Dawn put in is leaking. So, I mean, that's fine. So we have a saucepan underneath that. Both portholes in the kitchen are leaking. I'm trying to take my other sock off, my feet are soaking. And so we've got bowls and a sink under that. We have a bowl under the other leak in the kitchen, and then Dawn brought in a Chinese meal and it was lovely. It was lovely. So we were going to go to bed.
Are we ready for me to turn the generator off?
Yeah, turn the Jenny off. So it's going to go dark in a second. Not sure whether there's going to be any light, but so it's going to go dark. So yeah, there we go. It's gone dark. There must be some light. We must have some light somewhere. Hang on. Bloody ridiculous. I know. I'll do a piece to camera without any light. Hang on. I found a light. Not that you can see. Oh, there. Is that any better? Right. So behind me seems to be the best. So we went into the bedroom. I'll take you into the bedroom. We went into the bedroom, which is the engine room. And the bed was a bit wet because there's a hole in the ceiling. We know there's a hole in the ceiling. I'm in Dawn's pyjama bottoms and they are sodden. I'm climbing over the bed. Right, I'm shining the light up at the ceiling, but not the torch. There's a hole in the ceiling there. And there's a big hole in the ceiling there. That's where the wires and everything went upstairs, we think, to the instruments upstairs. So we went, can you see now? She's wet. Are you wet?
I'm wet.
She's wet. So we came to bed. We're both really tired. I have done nothing all day because I'm having a crap body day. Turns out the bed is sodden because those holes, the porter cabin has leaked. Dawn put a massive, great tarpaulin over it the other day. Clearly that has not stopped the leaking. So I'd hung a beautiful sari, on the ceiling, and that was to stop the rust from dropping in the bed. So we go through the bedding's all wet, the mattress is wet. So luckily we have a spare mattress. Thank you, people on Facebook. We really appreciate it. And somebody else has just sent me a message about a bed. So we have the bed. We've swapped the mattress over for the nice mattress instead of the manky mattress. We found dry sheets. Nearly found a dry pillowcase. If you come across one for me, if not, don't worry. I'll put a towel on it. So everything is wet. So the floor now looks like this. There's polystyrene covered in newspaper. I went outside to find the big bucket. And when I'd gone outside to find the big... according to this newspaper, there's a tent... Oh, look, there's more newspaper. You can go to Australia in 1999 for £10. What happened? I went outside and the dory rope, because the sea outside is so whoosh. Oh, look, it's dripping off my hair. I'm soaking and cold. The dory had broken loose. Oh, thanks, love. I can't hold the light and get a towel. I'm going to go dark for just a minute. Oh, I'm going to go like that for just a minute. So I jumped in the dory like an idiot. Oh, luckily I shouted to Dawn I was going out in the dory. Or I just shouted dory and I went, oh, sorry, that's a bit better. And so I got in the dory and I couldn't move the dory because, of course, I'm really... in fact, you're going to have to put it with it. Oh, that's better. Couldn't move the dory because I've got no strength at the moment. So it had snapped its front rope, and it's the back rope I thought that would have snapped. I keep saying to Dawn, don't use it. So then I couldn't untie the rope because Dawn had done it up so tight, which is good because the weather's really bad. So eventually we managed to untie the dory, push it away from the boat because the back end and the engine had turned, so back engine towards the boat, and we have a platform that comes out over the side of the boat, and we don't really want the engine going under that platform because there's a strut underneath, and we don't want to smoosh the engine up any more than it's smooshed already. So Dawn came running up when I shouted Dory. We managed to get it untied. And then I had to go and turn it round. Of course, I wasn't wearing a life jacket because I'm an idiot. It's the first thing I should have picked up. I chastised myself on the way down the stairs. So I had to turn around, come back. Dawn helped me get it tied back up again. I had to find a new rope to tie it up in. All of that, and get the big blue bin. So we got the big blue bin. Dawn got the big blue bin. I couldn't carry the big blue bin. Brought it downstairs, and the big blue bin is now catching some of the leaks, but not all of them. The polystyrene, I know everything's soaking. I've got your pyjama bottoms on, actually. They really need to come off. The polystyrene and the newspaper from 1999. Thank you for saving that, Les. Soaked up the drips. So poor Dawn has just been running around and being helped very much by me saying, darling, if you don't stamp about quite so much, that would be great. Darling, if you don't throw things about, just less brute force, more thoughtfulness. Is that what I've been saying?
That's very true.
How mad has it driven you?
Incredibly.
It's driven her incredibly mad.
Get it done.
But these are soaking. I'm going to throw them to you. They're yours. But it's just, I feel so useless because I'm... but never mind. We are leak. I was going to say leak free. That's not right. Dawn's just been outside. What did you do outside?
I pulled the tarp over the windows.
Tarp over the kitchen windows, so we shouldn't have too much of a drench in the kitchen windows in the morning. I can't find where to put the light now. So that's it. Sleep tight, everybody. But it's really bloody late now. I think we've been trying to go to bed for 2 hours. Of course...
Moving the bedroom round was not my idea of fun.
Yeah, then we had to move the bed because, of course, we can't have the bed under the leaks. So all of the chest of drawers had to come out. Of course, it's too heavy for me to lift anything. So Dawn has to lift it all herself. So all I've done, really, is walk round, give you good ideas. I was trying to get you...
Hey.
Can they see you?
Hey.
Give her good ideas. Like, darling, don't bash it about quite so much. Darling, would you like the Hoover? I'm feeling so useless. And you can hear the dripping in the background, which is everything dripping onto the newspaper. Oh, yeah.
I've got leaks in the kitchen, leaks in the...
Can you see how the newspaper's getting wet? The bucket. I've put some across there as well. I thought it was leaking down there because the light bulbs are wet. Yeah. And then we're all wet. So we're eventually going to bed now. I'm knackered. I'm going to sleep forever. So I wish you all a dry day tomorrow. But according to the weekend, we're getting news. We're getting
wet.
Good weather at the weekend. Is that right?
Wet.
Wet weather at the weekend.
Yeah.
All you bloody southerners, they're getting our good weather. Shove it up this way with a kiss, will you? All right. Good night.
Oh, good night.